All right, gang, we've got the pause overhead squat to start today. This is being done in effort to PR our snatch and increase our overall Olympic total on the retest week. We've got a 2-second pause in the bottom for 2 reps today. Now, something that always helps me as I start to drop into the overhead squat is to put extra emphasis on driving my arms and shoulders up into that bar. We can get a little lazy there and really get focused on just the positioning overhead. Maybe we're thinking about, where we're putting our hips and all those things. All the while, those elbows start to bend. Everything gets really loose up top, and that's really what's going to cause that barbell to come down a lot of times. So I like to tell my athletes, hey, focus as you start to drop. Really drive hard up on that bar. You guys know how to squat, so you don't have to maybe put as much emphasis on, okay, hey, I got to drive my knees out and I'm really trying to get my hip crease below the top of the knee. You know those things already about the squat, but we're really trying to keep that barbell in a solid position overhead, especially when we get down there and have to hold for 2 seconds on 2 reps. So be conscious of that today while you're performing your working sets. Goal rounds for today's conditioning session are going to be 1+ to 2+ per cycle. So we've got some AMRAP repeats for several cycles with a 1,000 meter or 800 meter row buy-in. And then in the remaining time of those 6 minutes, you are going to perform as many rounds of DT as you can. So we definitely have some things working in opposition of one another on this one. The harder you row, maybe the harder it's going to be to pick up that barbell for DT, but we also don't want to be lazy on that rower and let 20-30 seconds go by that we could have been doing reps of DT. So make sure that when you come off that rower, you're ready to pick up that barbell and hold on for as long as possible. Really empty the tank on each round or each cycle here, because you do have a full 2-minute break before you're going to start the next one. So we've got some decent rest here in between our cycles to get recovered and then get back on that rower and hopefully knock out those reps again on DT. For the accessories today, we've decreased again those reps on the box stand-up. So let's try to increase the weight compared to what we've used in previous weeks. And then the terminal banded knee extension is just going to stay the same. Just want you to knock out the same reps there. If you can increase the band weight on that or the band tension, go ahead and do that as well. But we're still going to knock out 30 reps on each leg for each round. That's it for today. We'll see you guys tomorrow.